Okay, it's Meg here. It's doing a install vlog for the Suron Light B here. So what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna change the foot pegs, these guys. So the previous owner installed these foot pegs on this bike because he stored it in his apartment. He wanted ones that folded up all the way. I guess suppose they do fold up all the way, but they go back down too. So. These are like street bike foot pegs, very similar to a street bike, like these. So I wanted to put some more dirty type foot pegs, so I got these guys. Suron, they're called Suron replacement foot pegs pair. So this is Suron pegs, 2 pieces, and I got these from Lunicycle. They look pretty good. Only issue I see with them is that they don't look very sharp. I may replace the actual pegs, but so the previous owner lost the foot pegs to this bike, so that's the reason I'm putting these back on, because I want it to ride it on dirt. Another issue is they're super shiny. I'm looking at it right now, like, yeah, these would be really shiny looking. It won't look cool like the black foot pegs here, so I may paint them. Who knows? Maybe later, but let's just put them on right now, and then we'll try them out. Maybe we can get some black foot pegs later. I will also see if we can install a different kind of foot peg, like the part where you put your feet on. But the important part is I need this part. I needed this part here, the part that bolts onto the foot peg bracket. So as you can see, these ones don't stick out very far. So like. You really don't have any good leverage or a good perch to put your feet on, you know, so that's what I don't like. It's just standing on these foot pegs is not comfortable at all, so that's why I bought these the stock foot pegs. So, and I want to try them out too. Some people say they're not too good, but we'll see. And they're labeled, one is labeled L and the other one is labeled R with a little sticker. I guess we can just peel those stickers off when we're done. Alright, so let's go get on with uninstalling the these older foot pegs. I might keep these if I go to the racetrack, like the karting track. It would be good to use these, but for riding in the dirt, I absolutely don't want to use these. Okay, so we're gonna go uninstall the old foot pegs first. So I think these just have a bolt going through the back. That's what it looks like to me. Show you a picture or view from underneath. So that's what we're looking at on the other side there. There's just a bolt with a washer here that I had to undo. And there's the brackets have some other holes drilled into it. I'm not really sure what those are either. Here we go. Doesn't look too hard. There's a wire in the way. I think that's the safety switch for the kickstand, and then I noticed there's a nut on here that is very loose, so I think I better fix that. Don't think that's supposed to be like that. Okay, so I think we want to go clockwise. We're looking at it. Okay. Probably better to use a socket because there's a wire in the way here. Okay, so I bolted it. Comes off just like that. What an interesting looking foot peg. And then it looks like, yeah, so it looks like the pins just keep this thing from rotating too much, but that's what this guy looks like. Not really sure where they got this from, but it works, I guess. Been using it. Maybe I will. Like I said, we'll keep them and we'll use them on the track if I think. All right, so we'll take the other side out. Okay, you can kind of see the foot peg thing right here. I'm gonna go take that one off now. This one should be easier. There's nothing hiding behind it. Okay, that's what both the foot pegs look like. Wonder which one goes where. I think it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I think they're ambidextrous. Alright, so now we go put the new ones in. Okay, so here are the foot pegs side by side to each other. As you can see, the Suron foot pegs are massive compared to these. It's like literally almost twice as long. So that's why these are so uncomfortable to ride with. I don't know. I wish they could have made them just a little bit longer. Would have been nice. It would have been nicer if they had more serration, more like spikes coming out of it. Yeah, not a big fan of these, but they're black. They fit the bike better. So you know what? Also, all the frame components are black or like gray on this bike. So I think I'm gonna go paint these. I'm gonna paint these like a kind of a low gloss black or something before I install them. Yeah, so I'm gonna paint these black before I install them, just so it matches the bike better. Cause look at it, man. It's so blingy compared to the rest of the bike. You know, I bet you could polish these up real nice too. I bet you. I think they're aluminum. They're not. I think these are steel. This might be steel. Let me see. Let's go get a magnet. Let's see. I got Mr. Magnet here. Magnetic thingamajigger. Yeah, these are aluminum. Oh, okay. So the actual mounts are steel. These guys, the ones that go to the frame, is steel, but the foot peg itself is aluminum. That's interesting. Oh, I think it would just be all steel, you know? Yeah, it's interesting. You would think they would just make it all steel. Whereas these ones, I think, are all aluminum. That's kind of questionable whether these will. It's questionable whether these will hold up. But those ones did. Those are mostly aluminum. So yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go paint these low gloss black or something, and then install them. Or maybe like a gloss black would be nice, but it's okay. I know when you put your feet on them and stuff, and they get scratched up, they'll get all scratched up, and the black paint will come off. But that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I guess that'll be it for tonight. I will finish this tomorrow when the paint dries. All right, here's me out. Okay, here's me here. It's the next day, and there's the foot pegs. So they're a lot less shiny. So what I painted it with was I think it was an engine enamel. It was a low gloss black, and it turned out really well. It makes it look a lot less cheap looking. That's what I was gonna say. And yeah, it's a lot less shiny. That's for sure. Unless you dig the shiny foot pegs. Just look at the little hair that got stuck in here. But yeah, I think that works pretty good. So all I did was just like I kind of sprayed it all around. I did it in the dark too. I think I did pretty good. I got pretty much all the places. It's a little light in some places, but it's okay. I was just going for like I don't want it to be super shiny. That's all. They're gonna get all beat up and scratched up anyways. So it is, you know. But it'll look cool if it's all scratched up. That's what I'm saying. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and install these finally. So yeah, look at that. It matches the bike a lot better now. So I took the stickers off that tell you which one's the left and the right. What I could have done before I took them off is engrave like an L or R on it or something. It looks kind of ghetto with the stickers. You would think they could like just make an engrave like an R here or something. Or L. You could pretty easily do that. But if you go look at another bike, they're supposed to swing this way. They're supposed to swing up and back. So you want to make sure when you stick them in there, they're up and back. Okay, so I'm going to go take a look at this one. So I think, yeah, so when you just put them in, and they shouldn't look like that for sure. Yeah, so this is the wrong one. This one goes forward when it swings. Yeah. So what you're going to want to do is use this one. So that's how you can tell which side is which. When you look at it, you want it to swing up and back. Not, yeah, obviously not this way, right? Not down. You want it to look like a foot peg, basically. So there. And so the way these work is they have a little hole. There's these little holes drilled in the back here. You can see. Little holes drilled in the back. And then there's 2 pegs here. Now I'm assuming that maybe they designed this so you can adjust the foot peg. You can adjust it more forward or back to your preferences. Like if it's more back, then it's more kind of like sporty, I guess. So you could put it here, then line the peg up to this one right here, and that will keep it from rotating, and that will effectively move the peg back a little bit. But if you want it to be more forward, you can move it to the front one and put that one peg there. So then you only have one peg, like keeping it from rotating. But I will just put it in the center one. I think that's what they were going for with that. I'm not 100% sure. If Sauron is watching this video, let me know if that is what you guys engineered those extra holes for. As I was always wondering what these other holes are for. They're exactly like the middle one, so I'm assuming that, yeah, you guys wanted to move it forward or back. You know, if you wanted to adjust it forward or back to the rider's preference, you could do that. So that's the way that one is supposed to go. And then I'm just gonna get the nut and screw it in the back by hand for now. Tripod. Back. Hopefully I could do this without it falling off the other side. Okay, it has, so these nuts have a mechanical locking mechanism on them, so you don't have to have any kind of Loctite, but you probably do want to check them every once in a while. So that's what the nut looks like. It's a good quality nut, and it's flanged nut too, so you don't really need a washer with it. You can probably put one if you want. But it does. This has been engineered for this bike. Also, the cool thing is the peg keeps it from spinning. But what you probably want to do, is okay. This is a different. It's like a 14. Okay, so the stock nuts on the Sauron are 14, not 13 like the other one. So go ahead and tighten this so the peg should keep it from rotating. If it does, it probably fell out the thing. But you probably want to, while you're tightening it, you probably want to hold it with your hand so like you don't bust the peg off or anything, you know. But I'm just, for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to tighten it on this one side. Okay, so that's it, and just, you know, make sure it's nice and snug. Doesn't have to be super dupery tight, but alright, and we're just going to do the same thing for the other side. We'll get our foot peg, put it in there. Sorry, the lighting is a little dark, but and just make sure it looks like the way it should, and it folds upwards into the back. It does kind of stick out a whole lot. I could see how this would break the bracket or something if you dropped it. Okay, so, ooh, you look nice black. I wish they sold the black set, but it's okay. The paint worked pretty good. Okay. Trying to work the nut in there, but it's giving me a hard time. Let's see. Okay, you can kind of see what's going on down there. Okay, anyway, there you go. You got the idea. So there they are. They're on there. Can't wait to try them out. I'll do a quick test ride video around the block just to tell you how they feel compared to the other ones. I have a feeling that they'll feel a lot better. And they look, it looks more like a dirt bike now. But yes, they do stick out a lot more. Compare to the ones that were on there before. So these ones went out like that much, so you can see, yeah, it's almost double the length. So yeah, it does stick out a lot, but I think it's okay. I felt the other one was kind of weird. I think the other ones are better for riding on the road though. If they were just stuck out just a little bit more, it would have been okay though. So if you look at this, it's basically, it's like past where my, well yeah, basically I can like, it'll fit in the groove of my thumb and index finger. Look at the one on this bike, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same length, so yeah, it's just like a dirt bike basically. Alright, so there it is, installed. So I hope that hope that helped those of you that don't know how to take the foot pegs on and off. It's quite easy. It's quite easy, and if you paint it with engine enamel, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. It definitely fits the rest of the bike. The previous owner of this bike, was going for that Mad Max bike look, just all black, So pretty cool. So I just kind of following along with the theme, but I just realized, hey, those foot pegs are way too shiny compared to the rest of the bike. So like, yeah, I'd rather just, if anything, I wouldn't want to paint it just the base, the part that holds the foot peg on there. But yeah, all right, here's my out.